Hello, this is Keaton Walkeen at American Baptist College. Today we're going to show you how to use the library catalog at the Susie McClure Library, where we have just over 13,000 books and materials that you can choose from when getting prepared to work on a research paper or any other assignments that may require you to have particular sources. Just as a point of reference, I think I should interject here that you can also visit the Writing Lab in order to get help with dealing with proper citations when trying to incorporate your sources in your paper. So just wanted to make sure I put that plug in there as well for the Writing Lab. So for starters, let me go ahead and just show you that the website for the library is found. You can find this link through the main ABC Nash website. However, this is what the library's main page looks like, and the web link for that is safari.abcnash.edu/surpass/ or /. Again, that's safari.abcnash.edu/surpass/. Once you enter that, and you will come to this main page, and so that takes you to where you would actually begin your search for, if you know the name of a book you're trying to find, or if you don't know what books you are looking for. There are a number of different ways you can actually search, and that's what we're going to look at just briefly. First of all, you can search either general subjects. You can search by main subject by just selecting here where it says search in, or you can look up books by authors or even particular titles or specific titles for books that you are trying to find. So let's say, for instance, you wanted to search for a subject in all, and you wanted to look up civil rights. You would type that in this search box, hit enter or select go, and that would take you to the result page here. And as you can see, it says that there are about 128 items that were found. Now, if you notice, let's say, for example, the very first item here has the Nannie Helen Burroughs, a documentary portrait of an early civil rights pioneer. Anything or any book or reference that we have here in the library that references the terms civil rights will be found in this search, or books that would be linked to or related to civil rights will be found in this search. And that's if we type that under all. If we wanted to look for a specific author, we'll just change the selection here from all to authors, and let's use, for example, James Baldwin. So as you can see, we found 8 items here in the library. And the very first one, Fire Next Time, comes up. Let's just click on that just for references. So here you will see just a picture of the book and what it looks like. We see the name of the book, the author. We can also see just some basic information as to ISBN number here. We can see the call number here, and we also have the Dewey class number. This is also basically, I should point out, the number system that we use to categorize our books and how we sort them and to find them in the library. And so if you need any particular help at locating the book, this is the number that you would have to give to the staff at the reference desk if you want to look for that book. I wanted to point out just down here where it says subject. As you can see, there are 3 subjects that are linked rather to this particular book: African Americans, Black Muslims, race relations, and so all of this basically comes up. And so that leads me to my next item if you wanted to search. So then you can look for searches by African Americans if you want to. Now if you click on that, or if you typed it in here, you would come up with more than 200 items found here at the library. Let me also point out here that if you notice at the top right under search results, it says notice. There would be more than there might definitely be more than 200 references or 200 books that were found in record, but this is actually the maximum number of search results that are allowed in the system. And so it says here that you might want to make your search a bit more specific. And so if you do that, to the left of the screen here, you can type in a more specific title that whatever you're particularly looking for other than African Americans. If you also look to the bottom under subject, you will see a number of different subjects, specific subjects that you might want to search through, and it kind of itemizes everything in your search results. So you have African Americans, you have 2 results with just dealing with African Americans, you have African American authors, you have African American Baptists, African American children, stuff dealing with African American children and related to education. And if you click even on more, and you can see a whole list, a plethora of different items that are found here under that title alone for African Americans. Let's also look up an example of when we do searches by book title. So if you're looking for a particular book and you know the exact book title, let's say one of my favorite books is Holy Play, and we type that in, hit enter, or you can click go, we can see it takes you directly to the actual book. All right, and that's by Kirk Byron Jones. Now, if you only knew, for example, a portion of the book title, again, you can also type that in as well. You can look up keywords or by exact term. So keyword, if you wanted to say, I wanted to find Holy Play, but I didn't know exactly the name of the book, Joyful Adventure of Unleashing Your Divine Purpose, I would just probably type in whatever I remember. Let's say I only remembered play. If I type that in, I can still find the book or other books that have that word play in it. And so here is the book I'm looking for right at the very top. All right, Holy Play. It gives me again the information of the book, the ISBN number, the Dewey class number where I can find the book in the library, and it also gives me some other subjects that might actually be related to it down here. Vocation, Christianity, dreams, religious aspects, Christianity, Christian life, and so forth. All right, so that gives you just a few examples as to how you can actually search through the library catalog by either subject, by author's name, or even by book title or partial book title. So one more thing before we go, I wanted to point out here that when you're looking for books, as you are looking for specific books, let's type in Holy Play again. And let's say that is the book I wanted. Right to the right side of the screen, you see where it says it's available, and it gives you the call number right here. And it also tells you how many copies are available in the library. It'll also tell you how many of those copies are available in the library. If you wanted to get that copy to either check out of the library to borrow, let's say over the weekend or for a week or two, in order to get your paper or assignment done, you can go ahead and add that to your book bag. And of course, the book bag will show up here in the corner, very top corner, where you can click on that and you can click to show your book bags. Any book that you find that you actually think that's going to be relevant to your research or your project or your writing assignment, you can go ahead and add that into your book bag. And at the end of the day, when you're ready, you can check that out at the reference desk. However, I need to point out and let you know that in order to do this, you will need to set up an account. And you can do that by visiting the reference desk, which is in the front of the library in the lobby, to speak with any of the staff members there. They can certainly help you out with setting up an account. You will need an account again in order to be able to check out the books. And so you can add all of your books right here in your library cart or your book bag. And then of course, where you see login, you would have to have a login information, which is where they'll get you set up with an account to do that. All right, that is the end of this brief tutorial, just showing you how you can go ahead using our online catalog for the Susie McClure Library here at American Baptist College. Look forward to seeing you using these sources. Take care.